I'm going to be talking a lot, so it's going to be mostly on YouTube. So what I'll do is I'll explain as much as I possibly can through Instagram, because I'm on both platforms, Instagram and YouTube. I'll explain as much as I possibly can. And then I'll just switch off to stay on Instagram for questions and answers and things like that, because it's kind of hard for me to answer questions when I'm looking at two different platforms. My eyes can only do so much. It's a lot easier for me to answer the questions on YouTube than it is on Instagram, because I can always go back through my computer and look at any questions that people are having, and then I can answer them after I'm done. So I'm going to explain as much as I possibly can. I need to look back here. There we go. So now I can see if people are asking me questions. So hold your questions to the end. If you have questions and you're watching me on Instagram, you might want to switch to my YouTube channel, because you'll get your questions answered there. So if I'm looking at you and I'm saying hi, but I'm not answering your question, that's why. But I'm going to talk really briefly and straight to the point about this product. A couple of my clients have purchased this product. They've purchased two types of products so far. One of them I do not have at right now, because I'm not using that one. I'm using the level 2 nano CBD. But there's the Women Total Balance. So they both are good for weight loss. One is different than the other. One is for extreme weight loss, and the other one is for hormonal weight loss, or weight gain that happens from hormonal issues. So the Women's Total Balance kind of helps balance your hormones and things out so that you're able to lose weight. And then you could use the extreme after you get to a certain point, or with it if you want to. And this helps with a lot of things. So, you know, I'm an educator, so I write stuff down so that I can stay on track. So something you need to know about this weight loss extreme product. So this is all I'm going to be talking about. How to use this product, and I'm going to show you from me doing it, because I'm going to eat in about 30 minutes to an hour after I'm done talking with you guys. But this product suppresses your appetite, it reduces cravings, it burns fat. It does contain one of the tree nuts called baobab. So if you are allergic to any types of tree nuts, you may not want to get this product. It does say on my website that you can request this without baobab in it. I'm going to be totally honest, from a consumer's point of view, if it says that on there, I'm not even, I don't know, how do you request it without it? So I'm just saying that and being transparent to you. If I were you and it says that, I wouldn't even deal with this if you are allergic to tree nuts. Just go to Women's Total Balance. That way you'll be fine. But that's exactly what this product does. Suppresses your appetite, helps with cravings or reduces your cravings, and it helps burn fat. So that's what this product does. There are testimonies and things on people who have used this product. I'm using it now as we speak, so I'm going to show you how I use it. But our medical chief officer with Healthy Place Botanicals, she is a physician. She is a doctor, so she educates other physicians on CBD and how it works for the body and the system, our hormonal and our chemical system, and how it works. So she's used this product before and lost 70 pounds. There are other people who have lost it too, but I will have you guys look down below on YouTube, because only YouTube can see the links. But there's links down below that gives you more information about testimonials and how this product has worked for other people. So if you're looking to see other people's results and that helps you make a decision for yourself, I would say do that. You can also look at the link down below on YouTube only. Sorry guys, on Instagram, I just want to make sure that you see my face more often. But if you look down on YouTube, down on the links below on YouTube, there's also links to this product. There's links to the Women's Total Balance, and there's links to a Facebook group called CBD Education TV. So you get more information and become educated with CBD. understanding how it works in the body and what products work best for you personally. So this is me giving you the tools you need to take care of your health for yourself. So you can't do it if you're not given any form of education. I find it kind of ironic how people will take medication from their physicians or doctors or stuff that give you all of these other side effects, but when it comes to something that's considered a little bit more natural and organic, you need to research it. So I'm giving you the information. Research it. People don't research the medication that the doctors give you. So yeah, I'm just throwing it out there. So how do you take this product? So I'm taking it now. It's March. Some of y'all need to get started back on your weight loss if you've gained some weight since then. Some of you need to get back on it just because your health is involved. If you're over, I want to say over 35, but I might just say over 40. A lot of people are having a hard time losing weight or maintaining their weight goal once you get a certain age. I'm 40, so I'm taking it upon myself to alleviate that issue before it is too late. So I started my weight loss program, or me losing weight, a lot younger. Not saying that it's too late for you if you are over 35, but this is how you do it. So what I will tell you to do first is drink water. You should drink water before you eat, period. While I drink this water, somebody's laughing at me. Where are you guys watching me from? It's okay to start asking questions, especially if you're on YouTube, because I can always revert back on my computer to answer those questions once I'm done. So whoa, Jamaica? Awesome. Welcome. Oak Park, Michigan. This is the first thing you do. At least 30 minutes before your first meal. Hey, Nicole. Morocco. Awesome. Ooh, Bay Area. Cali. Los Angeles. Welcome, welcome. So, how do you take this stuff? Drink some water, at least 10 to 16 ounces. It's really good to drink some water before you eat. I'm going to explain how you can do more and further beyond to help with this. I'm not just going to tell you how to use this. I'm going to tell you what you should do while you're using this as well. But so this is actually a sample that I have. So this sample actually lasts about 10 days, depending on, you know, if you follow it, what it tells you to do to a T. So it actually gives you the ingredients on the back. I've mentioned this before in a previous video, but just to let you know, it does have 50 milligrams of organic full spectrum nano enhanced hemp extract, which other words we can call that CBD. And then there's other essential oils that are in there, like black seed, cinnamon, moringa, flaxseed, peppermint, clove, lemon, grapefruit, as well as MTC and other hemp proteins are involved, are in the ingredients in here. So you didn't hear me mention any ingredients that you can't or I couldn't pronounce or just was too beyond scientific. So this makes it more organic. And it mentions that you should, this is the suggested thing, you want to drink a glass of water. It says 60 minutes before a meal. I mean, I'm doing it about 60 minutes, maybe 30 minutes before. Please take or place 10 drops under the tongue and hold it for a couple of seconds. And you want to do that before each meal, 30 minutes before each meal. So that's what you want to do. This can get quite confusing when you look at this and you see this full vial, or what we want to call it, dropper. It says 10 drops. So how many of you actually are going to sit here and do this? You can if you want to, and count the drops if you want to. My easiest way of doing it is I fill it up and then I actually let it go halfway. and that's all I need. That's actually 10 drops. My obsessive compulsive self, and I'm going to sound funny because it's still under my tongue, my obsessive compulsive self kept counting the 10 drops until I could see what it was, the amount that it was. Oh my God, it's not a bad taste, but it's because its oil is weird. So my obsessive compulsive self sat here and tried to fill this up and drop it to about 10 to see how much it would actually be if it was like half of a vial or whatever the amount would be. So I learned from constantly doing this over and over again that if you fill it up and stop it to about half, that's all you need. 10 drops before 30 minutes before each meal. Under the tongue for about 60 seconds, and then you'll swallow it. It'll absorb, so it gets into your bloodstream a lot faster. You also can vape if you want to. This is not one of the Healthy Place Botanical CBD oils. This is I got from somewhere else. I'll be getting the vape pens from Healthy Place Botanicals because I really want to vape that instead because it's more organic. I can't honestly say I really know if the CBD that I'm getting from the store that I'm getting is organic or pure. So I'm just being real with it. So again, it's something that suppresses appetite, reduces cravings, it burns fat, it contains baobab, it's a tree nut. So if you're allergic to any tree nuts, please don't even ask if you can get it without it, because from a consumer's point of mind, how do you do that? I'm just being honest. And then also, I am allergic to almonds, so I don't know if that's really considered a tree nut. I just know I'm allergic to it, but I haven't had any problems with using this product or any other product that possibly has it in there. So this is the only product that I know of that is that possibly works around tree nuts. So just telling you guys that. You want to take 10 drops 30 minutes before each meal. You want to make sure you drink water before. You should be drinking water before no matter what, period. You should be drinking water. So drink water before, take your 10 drops, 30 minutes later, have your first meal or your second meal or whenever you decided to do it. So my suggestion to you right now, because it's March, you need to get back on your diet. I hate that word now, but it needs to be a lifestyle. You need to start eating better. So my best way to focus for you, there's two things you can do with your diet. You want to change how you eat, and you want to change how much of it you're eating. So that means what you eat in your portion control is important. So the best ways that you can do those things is one, when we're talking about change what you eat, get rid of processed foods and start putting more leafy green vegetables or green vegetables into your diet. If you are not vegan or vegetarian, add good lean proteins and just stick with those things. If you are a person who just love carbs, you love bread, you love pasta, you love it, get rid of those things and focus on just sweet potatoes and red potatoes. I don't know about russet potatoes. They seem weird to me, but that's my personal view. But change what you're eating. If you are eating processed foods, you are putting chemicals in your body. I mean, it's the same, unfortunately, when it comes to our vegetables too, because we have to contend with pesticides and things like that. But it's kind of like one issue over another. Which one you're going to choose? You have to deal with it. So change what you eat. It's March. Do it now so you look good and you feel better when summertime comes. So do that. And then how much you eat. Portion control. I have a video already on YouTube that talks about portion control and using your hand for it if you don't have like a kitchen scale or something like that. My best recommendation to you is to use your phone. So there's an app for everything. So MyFitnessPal is an awesome app that you can use to pay attention to portion control. And I'm just going to throw a number out there. I'm not really throwing it out. It's a proven number. If you can stay at 400 calories per meal, you will lose weight. You will. And then it'll be even faster because you're using something that's helping you. This doesn't have caffeine. It doesn't have stimulants in it, so you don't have to worry about that. But it will give you the energy that you need because understanding that CBD works with balancing your cannabinoid system or your overall way of your body working. So it's going to give you the energy you need if you're dealing with adrenal fatigue or just not enough energy or just a lack of mental focus and motivation just to get your butt up and get active. So those are the two things you can do when it comes to your diet. Change what you're eating. Take that processed stuff out of your diet and start focusing on changing your palate and work with foods that are from the ground that God made for you. Stick to that and try to do at least 3 to 4 meals a day, no more than 400 calories. You will lose the weight. If you just stick with those simple things, don't overthink it. Don't start thinking how many, macronutrients you need for protein, carbs. And just stick to clean foods and stand at 3 to 4 meals, 400 calories per meal. There you are. So that's simple. One more thing you want to do when you're using this product, and I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. I hope you guys are writing these notes down because this is the stuff that I'm doing and I've done it before and it's worked for me other than I didn't use this. Fasted cardio. And I'm speaking to women. I know this works for all body types, but I'm speaking more so to women in the age over 35. Fasted cardio works. I hate fasted cardio, and I love fasted cardio. I have a love-hate relationship with fasted cardio, but it gives you the results that you need. So my cardio plan is a little bit different because I am working my butt off to try and do another competition. I'll do my first NPC this year because I'm 40 and I want to do it for the Masters as amateur. So I'm going to work my butt off and do it the best that I can. But the type of cardio that I'm doing is crazy. So per my coach, it's crazy. But for those of you who are using this product and sticking to those diet regimens that I'm mentioning, that I've just mentioned, you have 2 types of cardio that you can do. Fasted. You can do HIIT cardio, which is, let's say, 20 seconds work, high intensity, 10 seconds or more, low intensity or rest. That's HIIT. No more than 20 minutes. The reason why I say no more than 20 minutes because you should be going balls to the wall on it. You should be putting the intensity into it. It will help you lose the weight a lot faster because you'll burn calories faster without counting how many calories you're burning. You're going to do it. And then there's that afterburn. That's something we know about high intensity interval training. If you don't get it, look at all of my other videos and see the results that came from it. And also listen to all other, fitness professionals that tell you high intensity interval training works. Another form of cardio that works for those of you who can't do intensity to that degree. That doesn't mean that you can't lose weight not being active like that. You can be active by choosing to do 40 minutes of LISS or low intensity steady state cardio. So LISS meaning 40 minutes of just walking or 40 minutes of just jogging or that's it. 40 minutes of bike riding. Like that's low intensity. It's not overexertion and you will lose the weight from doing that. So you have your choice of options. Can you combine them? Yes, you can choose certain days that you want to do HIIT and certain days that you want to do, steady state cardio, or you could just do only HIIT a few days out of the week or only low intensity cardio every day of the week. No more than 40 minutes. I mean, you can do an hour if you want to. It's walking. You walk every day anyway. But it's a good way to clear your mind and clear your head too if you are not able to do really intense work. And there's no excuse for it. There's no reason to think that because you're not doing high intensity interval training, you're not going to lose the weight fast. That's not true. Everybody is different. But those are my my recommendation is to you, if you are a client, because a couple of my clients have purchased this, and I've gotten a few text messages of people asking me, how do you use this? Or they know, but they were not sure as far as like, does it work? Well, it does. But what else can you do with it? Definitely those things that I've mentioned. So other than that, if you guys got questions, those of you who are on Instagram, you might want to transfer yourself over to my YouTube page. If you're not following me on YouTube, you're missing out on a lot of information from not following, because I'm going to be doing this a lot often. I'm also going to be doing this tomorrow at 2 p.m. too. So I'm going to be talking about the other products tomorrow. If not, I'm probably going to be talking more so about fitness, like what types of exercises that you can do. But we'll see. So if you're on YouTube and you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to it. Make sure you press the little, what's that button? Is it still there? It's on mine. It's not on mine anymore because I always have it. So it gives you reminders. It set reminders. I try my best to put it on Instagram and show you guys that I'm live. I try my best to do it through your emails as well. So if you're not subscribed to Beauty Cutright, you're missing out information there, because the information I'm talking about today, I'm going to be sending it through emails, giving you more information and links to where you can go to find out more information and learn about testimonials and things like that. So make sure you do that. So without further ado, I don't want these videos to be long. I want them to be very much focused on your questions. I think I've given you everything that you need. So if you missed it, you're just going to have to go back to the beginning and listen. But those of you who were here from the beginning, ask away, ask the questions. I'm totally fine. Even if you're asking a question I've probably already mentioned or given the answer to, doesn't matter. I'm going to answer it again anyway, because that means you kind of missed it. So I'm just going to take about, what time is it? Yeah, about 10 minutes for questions. And those of you on Instagram, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. All right, guys. So you guys are still here with me. You're still here with me, right? So I noticed someone asked a question. Oh, the brand of CBD oil that we need. So I know there's a lot of companies out. So we already know CBD is starting to become something popular. There are a lot of companies out there. The one that I am certified in, so I should show y'all that. Let me show you. This isn't something that I just like all of a sudden just decided to do. It took me a lot of time and research and decide which company was best for me. I also mentioned how I even got into it in the first place. Was working for a client. She had to speak on marijuana stocks, so that kind of brought my attention up. I totally had not paid attention to politics and all of that, and about CBD oil being legal in all 50 states because of President Barack Obama. I didn't know, anything about that. I never really paid any attention to it, but he made it legal. And so CBD is just kind of starting to find its way into the world, because people are trying to get away from pharmaceutical medication and all of that, and they're trying to really pay more attention to self-care and self-health. And so now homeopathic medicine and all of that is starting to find its way. So Healthy Place Botanicals is who I am a part of. So I'm certified in it. So that is my certification. I had to go through 2 days of, like, I don't know how long those trainings were, but it was awesome because I've learned a lot. They don't just teach you about CBD oil and how it works. They also teach you how to market it to other people, help them to understand how it works for them, self-care and all of that. And then, like I've mentioned earlier, Dr. Rita McGuire, she is our chief medical officer. So that means she trains other physicians on the use of CBD oil for their for their, not clients, what's the word I want, for their patients, so that it can help with any particular ailments that they have. So I'm under Healthy Place Botanicals. If you are on my website, I have links and everything there. They go straight to the product that you want, or you could just go straight to beautycutright.healthyplacebotanicals.com. Let's see. So that's the brand, just making sure I answer that. If you don't know what to order, someone asked me, is the brand of CBD oil, not the brand, is it affordable? That's based off of you and what you want to do. I'll give you, this is how much it is for this particular product, because this is what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to answer that question for someone who says they're not sure what to order. That's where I come in. So I'm going to go to the website so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Not my site. Wow. I can't spell my own name, guys. There we go. So there's weight loss and there's extreme. So when you go to the website, I can show you what it is. So there's a 1 ounce that I believe is for, it lasts you for 30 days. So it's a lot larger than this. And because I just have like a 10-day sample for now. And then there's the 2 ounce that I believe is for 60 days or more. So the 1 ounce is $99. And then I believe the 2 ounce is $179.97. So if you have any questions about the cost, or if you think that's too expensive, I'll say this. Anything that has high spectrum CBD oil in it, and you know that it's supposed to help with your cannabinoid system, it's going to cost, because that means it's potent and it's for real. That was one of the reasons why I chose Healthy Place Botanicals as opposed to the other companies that I have seen, or they have reached out to me because they noticed that I was interested in investing and working with a company that was talking about CBD oil, and mainly that is mostly Black owned. So keep that in mind. So I want stuff that works good for me. If you want something that's good for you, you're going to have to value yourself. So affordable, that's based off you. What can you afford? What do you want to do? Is this something you want for yourself? That is your choice. I can't tell you anything else than that. Yes. I need one, but don't know what to order. Okay, so I mentioned that there's 2 types of weight loss issues that we're going through. One is just bad diet and not being active. Once you start implementing those things that I've mentioned earlier in this video, and you use this to help, then you will see the weight loss. The other problem that we have, and that's especially for women over 40, if you're doing this over 40, I want to say over 35, but if you're doing this over 40, you may want to try the Women's Total Balance, or Women's Complete Balance. So this is what that bottle looks like. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, because I did have a few clients who purchased this instead, because a lot of times at that age, it's usually hormonal issues. It's hormones that is causing weight gain, induced stress, self-induced, or just life stress, those type of things. Sometimes where our metabolism is off, or our insulin level is off. We're talking about hormones. So diabetes is one of those things. Fibromyalgia. There's a couple of things out there that are hormonal that can make it pretty hard for you to lose weight. And so you need to bring your body back into balance, and that's what the Women's Total Balance is for. So taking this is a little bit different than taking this. So I'll talk more about that, and I'll start sending more information on this as well through your emails if you are subscribed to my website. So if you're not subscribed to my website, you're missing out on this information, getting it to you, but I'll try my best to always link everything down below, which I have done that. Oh, yes, somebody said, welcome back home. Yes, I'm home. So, yes. Any other questions? I can wait. Because I know it's kind of slow. It's easier for me to look here. There we go. All messages are visible. All right, then. We're at 2:30, and I don't want this video to be too long. So other than that, if you don't know what works for you, because there are tons of other products out there, there's also essential oils for specific ailments, of a lot for pain or inflammation, and you want something very, very specific to you, you definitely can look down below. There is a link there that says that you can just give me a call. Just set up a consultation with me. It doesn't cost you anything to talk with me for 15 minutes just so you can see what works for you. I can help you with other things as far as your diet and all of that is concerned. Don't worry about cost for that. Just set up an appointment with me. Just talk with me and let me know how I can help you. That's all that matters to me. So if you're not exactly sure, you want to try the products, but you're not sure if this is the right one or if you should go for something else, like the Nano Enhance for support when you're just totally off. You have diabetes, fibromyalgia, you have IBS. What else do we have out there? PCOS. There's a lot of things out there. So if you have any of those ailments and you're not exactly sure if this product or the Women's Total or Complete Balance is for you, then I can recommend something else different for you. So just look down below. It asks you a question. Do you need to talk to me? Do you need help? Just go to it. Set up a time with me for about 15 minutes. We can talk about it and see what works for you, and we can go from there. So make sure you subscribe to me. Tomorrow I have plans to be on here tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know I keep trying to change and figure out what times work best for me, but my life is it just depends on what's going on. Sometimes my Tuesdays can get very busy. Sometimes my Wednesdays can get very busy, and I just don't like the idea of not being on here and talking to you guys and helping you guys. So that's why it's not going to be one or the other. I'm just going to do both, and if for any reason life happens, because I'm not just running my business, I'm running other people's businesses too, I will be on one of the times, and I will make sure that I'm on Instagram as well, talking with you as well. So if you just chimed in from Instagram. So other than that, guys, oh, wait, sorry, someone just asked me a question before I leave. What's the difference between the CBD oil you are suggesting and hemp oil? Hemp and CBD is the same thing. Good question. Very easy way to explain it. Hemp and CBD is the same thing. They're both extracts that come from the marijuana plant that does not have THC in it, which THC is psychoactive. That's what gets you high. So it's coming from not the flower of the plant, it's coming from the stem of the plant, so that you understand the difference. So not that medical marijuana doesn't have its benefits. It does have its benefits. We know it, we've heard it being used for people who deal with glaucoma, people who deal with chronic pain, and then those who deal with, who are going through chemotherapy. I know before my father passed away from cancer, he was using that, medical marijuana they were prescribing that for him to help through the chemo. until he decided to stop taking it because it was just not the medical marijuana, but the chemo. So yeah, it's used to help you get through that stuff. Appetite, all kinds of things. So I'm not saying that medical marijuana isn't beneficial in some way, shape, or form. I just don't want to get high. So I'd rather deal with something that I know that's just as natural, because medical marijuana has both CBD, hemp oil, and THC. So it has all of those things in there and it helps. So, but it has the psychoactive part of it. For some people, you know, it's probably just enough just to get them to go to sleep. That also helps. THC helps with that. But when I just want balance and to understand what my which I didn't even know. I know about hormonal balance, but I didn't know about our cannabinoid system that actually craves hemp CBD in order to bring our body into balance, which is chemical reaction of for us to just be able to just exist and move around and stay focused, detox, all of those different things. So with that being said, there it is. Any other questions? I'm trying to make sure I catch everyone. All right, guys. So I have to head out. I'm sorry. I have to head out because I have to take care of a client. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow, same time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I'm not live, it's probably a video that I've just shoot out there. So it's just giving you more information. Again, if you need to talk with me, look at the link down below. Set up a time. What is the difference between... Oh, I see she's retracting that question. I saw that question. If you need more, just like I said, just look down below and just ask, talk with me, schedule some time, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Love you.